Trust in the Lord and obey Him. A biblical perspective. Trusting in the Lord and obeying His commands are foundational principles in the Bible. True faith is not just about believing in God, but also about surrendering to His will and following His guidance in every aspect of life. Throughout Scripture, we see that those who trusted and obeyed God experienced His blessings, protection, and fulfillment of His promises. 1. Trusting in the Lord. The Bible repeatedly calls believers to place their trust in God rather than in their own understanding or worldly wisdom. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight." Trusting God means relying on His wisdom, even when circumstances seem uncertain. It requires faith in His plans, knowing that He works all things for the good of those who love Him. Romans 8:28. Examples of trust in the Bible. Abraham's faith. Abraham trusted God when he was called to leave his homeland and go to an unknown land. Genesis 12:1-4. His trust was further tested when God asked him to sacrifice Isaac, but his obedience led to great blessings. Genesis 22:1-18. Daniel's trust in God. Daniel refused to compromise his faith and was thrown into the lion's den. Yet he trusted God for deliverance, and God rescued him. Daniel 6:22-23. 2. Obeying God's commands. Obedience to God is a sign of true love and devotion. Jesus Himself emphasized this when He said, "If you love me, keep my commandments." John 14:15. Obedience brings blessings, while disobedience leads to consequences. God gave His commandments to guide His people and protect them from harm. The Israelites, for example, experienced both blessings when they obeyed and hardships when they strayed from God's ways. Blessings of obedience. Deuteronomy 28:1-2. If you fully obey the Lord your God and carefully follow all His commands, the Lord your God will set you high above all the nations on earth. All these blessings will come on you and accompany you if you obey the Lord your God. Joshua 1:8. Keep this book of the law always on your lips, meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. 3. How to trust and obey God daily. Read and meditate on His Word. The Bible is God's instruction manual for life. Psalm 119-105. Pray for guidance. Seek God's direction in every decision. James 1-5. Walk by faith, not by sight. Even when things are unclear, trust that God is in control. To Corinthians 5-7. Obey even when it's difficult. God honors those who remain faithful in trials. 1 Samuel 15:22. Surround yourself with godly people. Fellowship with believers strengthens trust and obedience. Hebrews 10:24-25. Conclusion. Trusting in the Lord and obeying Him go hand in hand. When we put our faith in God and follow His commands, we experience His peace, guidance, and blessings.